Im couldn't possibly have dementia, because no normal person would do these 3 things they did after living for 800 years. First, 2 years ago, they chose not to act against Luffy despite knowing his Gomu Gomu no Mi was actually the legendary Nika fruit. They watched as Luffy declared war on the world government, made various threatening moves, and had his bounty continuously skyrocket. Yet Im took no action and never proposed any plans to deal with Luffy quickly. They just watched as Luffy grew stronger step by step. Only after Luffy truly awakened his fruit and became the sun god did Im start trying everything to eliminate him. I mean, what were they doing earlier? Were they completely out of their mind? Isn't it too late to take action now? Second, despite having access to ancient weapons, they didn't use them directly against the 4 emperors or the revolutionary army, instead choosing to experiment on a country that posed no threat. Even with Sabo being on that island, it was overkill. If Im had used it earlier against Blackbeard by positioning this Uranus above Beehive Island, one carpet bombing of light beams would have either severely crippled the Blackbeard pirates and left them homeless at minimum, or potentially wiped them out completely. Even if Blackbeard survived, he couldn't seek revenge since he wouldn't know who was responsible. How could Im think of using such an effective weapon, which could eliminate an emperor's crew without revealing their identity, against some insignificant country? That's somewhat irrational. Third, they keep making examples of their own people, which is exactly opposite to our protagonist's behavior. Luffy possesses the most terrifying power on the seas, the ability to gather people's hearts. Meanwhile, Im frequently punishes their subordinates. Failure or disobedience means death. Saturn is a perfect example. Despite his absolute loyalty, Im disposed of him like an insect. I admit Im has demonstrated top-tier fighting abilities, but their mindset and vision are seriously questionable. They're unworthy of being called the ruler of the world.